and it starts. I got a ride here last night from my buddy Kauai, and he dropped me and Dutchie off.
What's up, YouTube? I'm famous.
That's Wander.
The party people. Good morning.
I've hiked with both these guys before because he hiked in what, 2013 and 2015?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you've hiked
2015, 2016, some miles last year out here too.
woohoo! Stoked. Feels so much better than the first time I hiked the Appalachian Trail. My pack is so much lighter. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, 22, 23 pounds with all my food and water. And actually I have a little less than a liter right now, so probably a 21, 22. Feels good to be light. Three Forks. Oh, hold on. We took a little blue blaze to Long Creek Falls, which is where I'm at right now, and let's see. I was here in 2015, and I think I ate lunch here or I had a snack here, but it's a nice waterfall. First night on the AT, and we are expecting snow. Woohoo! Hawk Mountain Shelter. Gonna see how the Altiplex holds up tonight. Maybe I can give you guys a proper review. Yeah, it's actually super empty here, man. Aren't many people here at all. It's kind of sweet. Day 2 of the Appalachian Trail through hike. We didn't get snow last night, but we got a whole bunch of rain. It was exciting. I'm keeping it down because there's still a ton of people sleeping. As you can see, it's a super rainy day, cloudy, foggy, perfect hiking weather. I'm excited. And no, I'm not eating in my tent. I'm heating up water for coffee. That's not the same as eating. It's fine. So we got out of camp around 8 o'clock this morning. Super rainy, foggy day, and we're currently climbing Sassafras, which I remember from my first time in 2015. This mountain was a pain in the ass. My pack was probably like 8 pounds heavier, and it sucked. It took forever to get up this thing. Fast forward to 2018, my pack's probably right now sitting at about 19 pounds, and we're flying up this mountain like it's absolutely nothing. It's pretty damn easy. Mountain easy today?
No, this is nothing. We got this.
Almost to the top of Sassafras. So we're about 6 miles into our day. It's like almost 11:15. We're keeping it super slow because it's better to do that on the AT. Start out slow, do like 8 to 10 mile days for your first week or two, and then build up your miles, and then, you know, by the time you get further north you can really bust out your miles. The mistake a lot of people make is like they try to go for like 20s from the door, and then they end up injuring themselves. We're gonna roll into Neels Gap tomorrow, and we're looking to hopefully find another 2 people or so to split one of the cabins with. But so far, super easy day. Sassafras was a walk in the park. We only did 8.8 yesterday, and I feel like I didn't even walk. So everything feels good. Shoulder was sore this morning. That's because I slept on it. But so far, man, it feels great to be back out here, even though it's kind of a rainy, cool, foggy day. Well, the fog is cleared. See, check it out. Woohoo! Nice walking. And we're at Justice Creek now, which is great because I'm out of water. Nice little creek, refill our water, eat some lunch, and get moving. Woohoo! What are you eating for lunch, man?
I'm having tacos and pepperoni and cheese.
Woohoo!
Fuck yeah.
Georgia is freaking beautiful. I mean, these views are kind of obstructed, but man, it is gorgeous. Nice cool day. Everything's super green after a good rain. It's nice. Woo. Ooh. Yeah. Water hazard, water hazard. Ah! Don't sleep and die. My favorite reasons for thru hiking is that it's almost like a moving meditation. You can just let like your brain zone out, and all you're focusing on is your breathing, the silence around you, and the sound of your footsteps, kind of like this. Almost a view. Woo! That was almost my trail name in 2015. Woohoo! Because every time I got to the top of a mountain, I was like, woohoo! I listened to the echo. Great. Came close. Fogged up. So we're like 10 and a half or 11 miles into our like 12.4 day. But there's good news. Even with all the fog and rain, look. Spring is here. It's definitely one of the best views on the entire Appalachian Trail. No doubt. 2 days into the hike. You do not want to miss this. You're gonna crap your pants, seriously. Look at this view. That is freaking epic, isn't it? So it's just about the end of day 2. I'm gonna eat some dinner soon and hang my bear bag, call it a day. I'm all set up. We got to Woody Gap pretty early, around 3. We took a couple good breaks, and I don't know, it was a pretty easy day. It really wasn't that bad. I'm starting to feel a little burn in my Achilles. It always happens when I start like a long distance hike. But we're at Woody Gap, and it's like a freaking wind tunnel here. I was lucky enough to come around the corner, and I found this cool cliff. I'll show you in a second. Like this little cutout, and there's no wind here. Like if you look at my tent here, look, it's hardly moving. And out there, it's like, whoa! Dutchie's around the corner. He has a little more wind than I do, and he's in a duplex. But I'm in an altiplex, and this seems to be great. And I got a choice spot, but I'm gonna hang the bear bag, eat some dinner soon, and call it an end to day 2. We'll be in Neels Gap tomorrow. Gonna try to score a cabin in Neels Gap, grab a shower, get some laundry done, and yeah, exciting day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. Tomorrow, Blood Mountain. Woo! So it's like 5:30, and the temperature here has dropped considerably. I had to get out my funny-looking beanie hat. It's super warm. And anyway, here's where I am. This is my setup for the night. That mountain right over there the wind is just whipping right through this valley. Whoa, right through there. And over in here, hardly any wind. It's a nice setup. But I'm hanging my bear bag right over there. I'm gonna cook some dinner and call it a night because it is cold. What's up, everybody? It's like 7 a.m. That was actually the best night's sleep I've had so far since I've been out here. And it's crazy because there was like whipping wind through the valley. Temps got below freezing last night. When I first woke up, I had ice on the inside of my tent. Everything's frosted up outside. My bear bag was like a big ball of Cuban ice. So it's definitely cold out, but I think it's supposed to go up to like 50 today. Neels Gap, mountain crossings, 10.5 miles. Be a quick day. Yeah, it's cold. Hard to tell, but there's ice in them there trees. Whew. Woody Gap, Woody Gap, Woody Gap. And here I am in shorts. I was in Hawaii like 4 days ago. Woof. Only about 1.5 miles into the day. And yes, I'm still bitching about the cold. I had to switch out of my puffy, get my raincoat on because I was sweating a little. But I know I've pointed this out several times, but I can't believe like the difference between 2018 and 2015. Not just because of the cold and the snow, but because I think yesterday we saw a combined total of maybe 4 thru hikers on the trail all day. That's it. And I remember in 2015, like at this point, I mean, I was passing packs at 10, you know, when we stayed at, I guess, Hawk Mountain. In 2015, there was like freaking 100 people there, 60, 70, 80, I don't know, a lot of people. Woo, winter wonderland. Yeah, that's it. Dropping ice on my head. So people always like knock all the ultralighters, and they're like, oh man, you guys are all ultralight, but you know, you're the one freezing, you know, when we get to camp or this or that. And man, like the reason I'm ultralight is because, you know, right now my pack weighs maybe 17 pounds. It doesn't weigh much at all. And because I'm so light, I can get by with like, I'm wearing a lightweight base layer, like super thin base layer, and this raincoat slash windbreaker that weighs like 3.1 ounces. And I'm not cold now. Like, you just start moving faster, and when you carry less weight, it gives you the ability to move faster, to get your blood moving at a higher rate, you know? I'm not knocking like people who choose to carry heavier gear, or people, you know, that can't afford to buy all the UL, who make do with what they had. I mean, heck, I did this trail before with probably like a 30, 32 pound pack. But, you know, it definitely is easier the lighter you go. And you can move faster. I can still see everything, you know, it's not like I'm missing anything. I stop at all the great points of interest, and I don't know. So don't hate on you ultralighters, man. All we just want to love, man. We just want to love. We want everybody to love, man. And this is the start of Blood Mountain. 2015, I rolled the living hell out of my ankle here, like halfway up Blood Mountain, and it immediately turned like black and blue and purple, and it swelled up like the size of a balloon. And I'd brought a couple painkillers with me for the through from like a previous toothache I had a couple months before I started or something. So I had, I think, like 2 Vicodin, and within minutes of falling and twisting my ankle, I popped this 2 Vicodin, and I was actually trying to call for freaking like mountain crossings in a couple places, because I didn't think I was going to be able to get off the mountain. I thought I was going to need assistance. I was super worried, and a hiker ended up walking up behind me, and he gave me an awesome like leather lace-up ankle brace, which saved my hike. I was able to get off the mountain. I took about 4 or 5 days off at mountain crossings. I wasn't going to, but I spoke with Baltimore Jack. It was 2015 before he passed, and he said the best thing for me to do is to just take like a week off if I have to. So I took that 4 or 5 days off, continued to wear that ankle brace for about a month afterwards, and took like a year for my ankle to get to regain like full strength. But it's raining ice. Oh, it's raining ice. Ah. Just made it to the top of Blood Mountain. We started out at I think like 2,200 feet and we're at 4,400 now. And as usual, Georgia does not disappoint. The view from here is magnificent. You can see for miles and miles and miles. Blood Mountain Shelter. Let's go over here. Actually, the good view is like that way around the corner, but you can come up here and let's see here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, look at this view. Miles and miles again. Completely epic. This is why I thru hike. Yep. Blood Mountain.
Check.
Check. Done. Now I'm gonna go buy some damn gloves. We just got our first trail magic from a former thru hiker, 2015. Her name was Hollywood, and she just stopped us as we were running down Blood Mountain and said, "Yeah, you guys thru hikers?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You want a Snicker bar?" I stopped in my tracks, turned like, "Yes." So we got some Snickers, and now we're walking down. Woo! Second trail magic of the day. We get to Neels Gap and look, these amazing people. I don't know any of you, but you're amazing because look.
Bergs.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mess with your grill. Not trying to mess with, not trying to mess with your setup there. And the sun has finally come out. Woo-hoo. Look at that. Change of plans. Freaking office for the cabin is closed at 12. So we just missed it and we're not able to get a cabin, but we're gonna stay in hostel. Neels Gap Hostel, right down here.